guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. Just couldn't make it even through an intro without Blue screwing it up. So today's video is going to be a perfume unboxing. This brand reached out to me, and if you guys know anything about me, I am a perfume junkie. I have so many, and I'm very, very picky. So when I started doing a little research into the company, and they were kind enough to obviously let me pick out a couple of scents, I just fell in love with this brand, and I'm going to be purchasing so many more of these because they're so good and they're so inexpensive. So let me tell you the whole concept of the brand. So this brand, the name of the brand is called Dossier. I could be totally butchering that. It's D-O-S-S-I-E-R. I will show you. Let's see, is the name on the box? Perfect. So they come very well packaged in these little boxes. I wanted to read you just a little bit about the brand because I think they're very unique in like what they're doing. So it says, perfume for all, not just the 1%. We're so over the traditional perfume companies trying to convince us to spend $100 on a bottle of perfume, aren't you? And that's true because I paid $129 for that Givenchy Haute Couture. I think I paid like $130 or something. So trust me, I have spent a pretty penny on perfume before because smelling delicious is just that important to me. So it says, if you're nodding your head vigorously, we see you, we hear you, and oh yes, we feel you. It's why we created Dossier, to bring you the iconic perfumes you love, all with the same luxe scent and high quality feel, but without the celebrity endorsement fees, markups, or pricey packaging. Quality perfume, no BS, it's that simple. So on their little website, you can kind of read a little bit about their brand. Oh, it's funny. The first one I opened to is Spicy Orchid, and that's one of the ones I chose, and it's, is it spicy and is it delicious? You just smell expensive in this perfume. But I want to read you just a tad bit more if you'll oblige me. So this says, as scent enthusiasts ourselves, we know all too well the struggle of finding a high-quality perfume that's affordable. When we realized how much behind-the-scenes action goes into the perfume industry, a light bulb went off. It was time to lift the veil on perfume creation and consumption, ushering in a new and smarter way to shop. No more paying $100 plus when the actual perfume itself costs like $2 to make. And it says, yes, really. We aim to do this by being transparent and honest about everything we do, from giving you all the details on the sourcing of our ingredients to being upfront about pricing. We may be going against the grain of how traditional perfume companies operate, but hey, as savvy consumers, we know you're ready for something different from the industry. So it talks a little bit about their philosophy. You can kind of talk about them doing things differently and their high quality ingredients and them being clean. So without further ado, I want to get into the perfume. So I did choose 4. I actually think, not knowing this, I picked like a little something different from each collection because there's those spicier, kind of like more expensive smelling. Then I like the fruity, warm smells. I have something that's like very clean and citrusy, super different than something I would have ever chosen myself had I been smelling them in the store. And then I have something that's very sexy and mysterious. So I think I did a pretty good job of hitting all the different areas. But what I wanted to tell you, hold on, let me go get my dog before I literally murder him. Just like every time, can never get through a video because he's bad. Sit down and be good. No, don't try and kiss me now. You already screwed up my video. Lay down. Okay, so on the website, you can actually you can shop women, shop men, shop unisex. You can go to their bestsellers. You can go to different scent categories. So, for example, you can go to those ambery, sexy smelling ones. I love this family. If you like more aquatic, clean scents, they have a whole category for you. And they'll tell you, like, do you like things that are citrusy smelling? Do you like aromatic, herbal, you know? And then there's floral. There's Floriantel, which is actually, it brings together floral and oriental notes. Oriental has that mysterious kind of smell to it, I think. They have Fougere. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but this one is more, it says that this family is more, it's from the French word fern, so it's got a blend of different notes that are more like kind of foresty smelling, like those fern, those like very grassy smelling. There's fruity, there's green, snapped leaves, foliage. Gourmand has raw materials inspired by edible delights. So a lot of those like more dessert smelling perfumes. You can go musky, oriental, spicy, powdery, and woody. So there's all these different families, and truth be told, we probably like some from each, and some of our favorites combine several notes from those different families. But you can kind of find what you like, and if you know you like woody, which I know I love woody, ambery, fruity smells, you can kind of mix and match and play. So that's just a little intro to the brand. I love though that you can go and actually take a quiz. So they'll tell you like what are some of your favorite perfumes, or what kind of notes do you like, or what kind of smells do you like, and they'll be able to make personalized recommendations based on your answers to that quiz. So definitely go on there, check it out. The last thing I want to tell you before we get into the actual perfumes that I picked out, which I'm obsessed with, is, so this brand is all about like cutting out the middleman, cutting out all these additional costs. These perfumes are very inexpensive, $29, and the bottle is pretty big. It's not like you're getting this tiny little thing. I mean, this is a decent sized perfume. I've already worn this probably 3 or 4 times and I have not made a dent in it. So the perfumes come like this. They're $29 each, but you can mix and match. So if you wanted to, let me get back to the other page, you could pick up to 3 or 4 and you'll get, if you bundle them, you will get a discount. So for example, they have 3 from 70, I guess starting at $74. That's 15% off. You could do 4, which is how many I chose, for $95. That's 18% off. I mean, you'd be getting 4 perfumes for like the cost of like 1 high-end perfume. Or you could do 5 starting at $116. You get free shipping. And again, just even if you just do 1 to see, okay, I want to make sure the quality is good, I mean, $29 is such a steal, but you will get free shipping if you bundle them. So I want to talk about, I'm not going to go in any particular order, however, I will save my favorite, because I do have a favorite in this bundle, for last. So starting out with the first one, they come again in this box, really nice, you know, packaging. It has, when you open it up, iconic scents, designer quality, no markups. What I love for you is they actually give you a little trial baby size. So you have a little, you know, if you're wearing the perfume, you can take this with you around for the day and just spray it. You can also refill that. But then you have your full-size perfume. So again, this is not going to break. It's really nice packaging. The caps are magnetized, so just all the I was going to say compartments. No. All the like the cartridges, the containers, everything is very high end. It comes in a really nice glass bottle. It's not plastic. You know, it feels good. It feels like an elevated brand. It's not like you're getting some cheesy like plasticky little bottle. And again, these just kind of magnetic snap on. So the first one I have here is Spicy Orchid. Now this is so different for me. I do like spicy, but I wasn't sure like how spicy this was gonna be. It is pretty spicy. I think this scent could borderline be unisex, but it does kind of tell you on here what it's supposed to be, like the notes, what the perfume is inspired by. So most are inspired by a designer scent. So this one says Spicy Orchid. The top notes are cinnamon, pink pepper, mandarin. Your middle notes are Yangyang, orchid, and plum. Base notes sandalwood, vanilla, incense, and patchouli. So I don't know, I'm not a perfume connoisseur. As far as the notes, I just love what I love. But there's definitely things that, like, if you know, oh, I love base notes, you know, you go by like what the base notes are. I don't know what the top notes, middle notes, and base notes, like how that is composed, like whether, oh, this is the first thing you smell, or like the last thing you smell, or this is like how it warms to your pheromones. I'm not specific with that. I just know the kinds of scents that I like, but it has all of your notes here, so you'll be able to kind of tell, you know, what you're gonna like, and these are all listed on their website. However, when you get, I love it how when you get the perfume, all this information is like very nicely included on a little card for you with each perfume. So this one was inspired by Tom Ford Black Orchid. So if you are a Tom Ford Black Orchid fan, here's your $29 dupe, and it tells you what the concentration is. So this says 18%. Thank you. Our mission is to deliver the highest quality luxury-inspired fragrances at a fair price, giving you the freedom to explore new scents. And it says any scent you order comes with a sample that you can test before opening the full size. Don't like the sample, just return the package with the 50 milliliter bottle and you will get a full refund. Returns are free. So as long as you don't open and spray this, that's, I guess, what this is really for. You could spray it and be like, ooh, not for me, and you can exchange it or return it. So that's really actually like such a smart thing. Like, why don't other companies do that? But I love this. This definitely smells more mature. So someone the other day, I was at work and one of the girls was like, you just smell like delicious. And I was like, oh, I'm wearing this spicy orchid. She's like, it smells spicy. You just smell like expensive. It definitely smells like an older, mature smell. Like I wouldn't expect like a little 20-year-old to be smelling like this. But this smells like money. Like you're shopping at like Nordstrom and like you're just, you know, you just have some money to spend there for the day. So I love this. Definitely so different for me, but I'm kind of obsessed. It's the one that I'm wearing today. And this stays on you all day. Like, I couldn't believe that my coworker smelled. I had sprayed it on me at like 7:30 in the morning, and it was like 4. And she was like, whoa, someone smells really good. And it was me. She smelled me. So that's the first one. Moving on, I have, what's this one? So this one is also something that like is very Rachel. This one is Woody Sandalwood. So again, they all pretty much look the same, although, you know, they have different writing on them. So this one's in a more of a tan color, I guess, depending on the family. This one just smells like you're in a forest and like it's like a magical forest. So again, you have your individual cards. So this one has top notes of violet leaves and cardamom, middle notes of orris, ambrox, cedarwood, and cypriol. Now some of these, I have no idea like what they are. I had to Google some of the notes to be like, what is cypriol? And like, what is it like? What are the notes smell like? And then base notes of musk, sandalwood, and amber. Sandalwood and amber, if it has sandalwood or amber in it, I just know I'm going to be in love with it. Sandalwood just smells very sexy, very mysterious. And anything with like sandalwood, I'm just like, there's those warm, like woodsy, like you're in a cabin. It's just so good. This is just so delicious. So this was inspired by, I don't know this brand, Le Labo Santal 33 Eau Perfume. So that, again, they're all inspired after a very expensive perfume. Concentration is 18%. And again, they say they include this, so just spray this. And if you don't like it, you can return or exchange it. But again, just love this like high-end feel. $29, such a steal. You guys, these are amazing. And from a perfume junkie, I have the right to say this. Okay, next one. Okay, truth be told, I don't dislike any of them because it very well could have been that I picked something and I was just like, not for me. But I will be honest and tell you that this is my least favorite just because it still smells good and I will still wear it. In fact, I wore it several times last week, but it's different for me. So I'm more of like I have two smells. I like fruity and sweet, or I like sexy and musky and woodsy and like ambery, those warm, sexy scents. So this was very different for me because it's very clean, but I still like it very much. So this one is Floral Yangyang. Now when I read the notes of like what Yangyang smells like, it said it was clean but kind of like intriguing. So this one smells very clean. I smell a lot of citrus. Now it kind of, it made me think when I heard Floral Yangyang that it would be more florally than citrus, but I smell citrus so heavy on this, and that's because it's in the base notes. So top notes are lily, grapefruit, and blackberry. So that lily and grapefruit are super strong. Middle notes of Yangyang, tuberose, and jasmine, and base notes of musk, orange blossom, and orris. So this one, and again, I should have known based off the perfume it was inspired by, Chanel, that I probably would not like it. I think most Chanel perfumes smell like grandma and like headache to me. So sorry to all of the Chanel fans out there. I know, you know, if you are a Chanel fan, you usually like many of their perfumes. I hardly like any of them. I think I wore Chanel Chance just because an ex-boyfriend purchased it for me as like a Christmas gift, but other than that, I'm not a Chanel fan at all. So this smells like Chanel Gabrielle. So for all the Chanel Gabrielle fans, this Floral Yangyang is your dupe. And again, perfume concentration is 18%. And last but not least, I did save my favorite for last. I had to leave off on a super high note, even though this entire video is perfume, so it's all high notes. This one is by far, you guys, my favorite. So if you know me, I have been a fan of YSL Black Opium for so long. It's very expensive perfume, so I've never purchased the full size, but I've always kind of bought the small little travel ones that I can spray, and then when they run out, I buy another one. It's just so expensive to invest in the full one. So if you are a fan, your little heart will be so happy to know that this smells like identical. If you put them next to each other and put a blindfold on me, I would not be able to distinguish between the two. This one, oh, it's so good. I want to cry. It smells so delicious. I'm such a perfume fan. Okay, so this one is Floriantel Vanilla, and its top notes are mandarin, pear, pink pepper, and licorice. I can smell the licorice now that they mention it, but that is something I would definitely not choose because I hate licorice. Middle notes of jasmine and orange blossom, and your base notes are cedarwood, patchouli, vanilla, and coffee. And those all come through super strong. I'm starting to notice that I think your base notes are probably what you smell the most, because most of the ones that I've read, those are the call-outs that I smell when I sniff the perfume. So again, inspired by YSL Black Opium, one of my top, I would say top 5, but it's really like top 3 perfumes of all time. Your concentration on this one is 15%, and oh my gosh, this smells like sex in a bottle. This smells like baby making. You want babies, you put this on for your mans, and done. Over and done with. They will just like submit. Alright, so that's it from you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Give Dossier a follow. Try their perfumes. They're amazing. I am somebody that, like, if I don't like what I receive, I'll do my video and I'll talk about it, but I will not endorse anything that I'm not a huge fan of. These are incredible. Again, the packaging is very classy, very high-end, very elevated, and all of the scents are good. Even the one that I liked the least, the Floral Yangyang, like, it's still something that I would wear. I have worn it several times last week. So try. It's a brand that, like, for $29 you can try things, and you can, you know, purchase a perfume that you normally would never be able to afford at such a good price point. So that's it from me, you guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video.